watching. This new camera is simply incredible, folks. I am back with some amazing pictures, folks, and I'll have some clips as well. Have a look at these high-resolution pictures, folks. This is Catalina, and in the background there, it's another island, San Clemente. Just incredible high-resolution photos, folks. Here's San Diego. Look at that. Wow. This camera just totally impressed me, folks. Such an awesome camera, I tell you. 24 megapixels. Now, we're gonna be looking down south towards Baja. And right now there's no glare, but you'll see how bad the glare gets. I'm facing towards the south, and it's around 10-11 o'clock in the morning, and that glare is really strong. That's the Pacific Ocean, and in the foreground that was Ensenada. Right there, Ensenada. Lots of incredible imagery here, folks. Now, these images I'm showing you now, at the end I'm going to put them together and create a wider composite image. That's why I'm flipping back and forth. This camera has about 24, maybe 25 degrees field of view when it's zoomed out. The lens actually doesn't zoom out as much as I would have liked. I may have to get another lens, but look at that. That island in the distance is the island of the guardian angel. I think that's how the translation works. Look at that glare. The glare is kind of coming now from a little bit towards the west, southwest. Look at that. That's Baja in the distance. Look at those mountains. Wow. That's incredible, folks. I have so many pictures here, folks. I'm going to upload them to an album online. You folks will have access to them. Look at that. Wow, that picture down there looks like it's the moon. It's a moon base. Now, look at that. We're getting closer and closer to Tucson. And I'll have a clip for you. Look at this perfect day. Now, there was still a little bit of haze and glare because the sun was just in that direction. But we can clearly see the mountains on the Baja Peninsula. Look at that. Wow. This is incredible, folks. Now, where am I going now? Let's see. Wow, look at that. Just amazing and incredible. I'm kind of looking back more towards the west. To the right, that's that island, I think, the Guardian Angel Island. One thing about this camera as compared to a camcorder, it's kind of hard to, zoom in, twist the camera, it moves. Anyway, this is Tucson right here. And I'll have a clip for you guys in a little bit. We can see a little bit of a lot of these clouds in the distance. Oh, the glare. Oh, yeah. There's glare. You see the glare? kind of hard to tell what we're seeing there, whether it's atmospheric layers or just glare off the water. Kind of unfortunate. Looking towards the south midday is kind of problematic. It's better to look away from the sun. That's why I kind of prefer to sit on the left side. Now here, I have all the images time tagged, so that's how I know where I'm at, in addition to looking down on the ground. So say that's Tucson 11:41, 22, and this one is 11:38. So really close to Tucson, and look at that, we can see the mountains on the Baja Peninsula. Here's a clip, folks, Tucson to Baja. Look at that clarity. This is set on auto contrast in my video editor. That's why the contrast kind of changes. Wow, I just love high resolution. Man, look at that. From Tucson to Baja. Isn't that incredible, folks? In my previous clips, I think I must have been farther into New Mexico because, oh, look at that. Wow, look at that. I think that's Tiburon up there. Even farther. Wow, that was incredible. That's El Paso. Looking down on El Paso, Texas, and on the Mexican side is that Ciudad Juarez, I think. I think that's what it is. Now, here is something interesting. We look out and notice the cloud cover, and I think that's over the water. The clouds higher above, they're closer as we sign the weather map, but Cabo San Lucas is actually to the right of that cloud cover, or maybe close to the cloud cover. And unfortunately, it's a little bit hazy. Look at that haze. I almost want to say that's off the water, but I'm not certain. You see right there, I'm pointing to it with the mouse. You see that haze? Just incredible, folks. Now, oh yeah, here's some oil. This is Texas. Look at the interesting pattern from all the oil wells or rigs, whatever they're called. Look at that. Jeez. They look like the Nazca lines in Peru. Now, I'm over Texas here in these pictures. Look at that lake. I showed that in my previous clip. I forgot what it's called. It starts with an S. And then, look at the glare. I mean, we can see the coast. Now, have a look at this, folks. Looking across the Gulf of Mexico. This is the big surprise here, folks. I didn't want to put it in the title. But you saw the views. See, we're in Louisiana here. And I look across, and there is the other side in Mexico, folks. Wow, if you've seen my previous video where I'm flying over the Gulf and looking north towards Florida, it's almost like that, except this is a lot farther. This is incredible. It just blew me away, folks. And of course, at these distances, with all the haze, we're not gonna spot anything. But look at that sharp edge. That's the coastline. There's lots of vegetation out there. That's why it's white. This is incredible. Just incredible, folks. The earth appears astonishingly flat. It's the flat earth phenomenon, folks. I'm gonna try to get a wide angle lens next time so I can capture wider views. In this imagery here, I'm zoomed in quite a bit. I just realized it's not all about zooming in now because I can see through the haze, and I want to get those nice panoramic views now, like this one. If I would have been zoomed out more, oh, it would have been spectacular. But it's still quite amazing, folks. Just incredible. Now, I'm going to be showing you another clip here in just a few seconds. Here we go. Wasn't that incredible, folks? Looking across the Gulf of Mexico. That just blows me away. These images have so much resolution. I can just zoom in with the slider. That's what I'm doing here. Just incredible. Look at that. Wow. Now, as we get closer to Florida, there's going to be some patchy clouds, and then I'll be looking forward to what appears to be Cuba, way out there. It's kind of hard to spot because of the different layering of the atmosphere, but it sure seems to be in the correct direction. Actually down below, not that darker region. I think that's just clouds, but it's farther down under. Now, I had a chance to go to the Florida Keys and also around the Space Coast. I was on business/vacation. Took a few extra days to go down to the Keys. Look at that. This is the mirage. When we landed, it was actually quite cold. There was a cold front that came through, and the atmospheric gradient, evaporative gradient above the water was pretty intense. And that's when you start getting this mirage. But even when you don't see it, it's still there, bending light upwards, which is why it appears there is a curve over water. A lot of people mistake that. They think it's the curvature of the earth seen over water, but it's actually light curving upwards close to the water and giving the appearance that it's curved. This is the 7 Mile Bridge here. Unfortunately, it's not a good spot to do a test. This is Key West. Those were antennas on the Naval Air Station. There we go. There is the southernmost point. And 90 miles to Cuba. I was hoping to see Cuba from the ground. But look at all those clouds and haze. Not doable, unfortunately. I'll try next time. It was so nice and warm down there. Loved it. Anyway, coming back, I stopped by the Space Coast, and there's some bridges, causeways. And there's 3 of them. One goes to Patrick Air Force Base, the other one is the Old Galley, and I'm on the Melbourne Bridge. And notice they line up, which is very interesting. They're about 10 miles apart. Maybe there's 5 miles between each one. So anyway, this is a good spot to do some testing of the curvature of the Earth. Yeah, I walked on the causeway, took some pictures. This is over in the Atlantic waterways. And coming back, I took some pictures of the oil burning. Anyway, here's that composite, folks. Sierra Cortez on the left, Baja in the Pacific Ocean. If I would have had a wider angle lens, I could have had a much nicer picture, a little bit wider. Thanks for watching, folks, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and check out my channel. I have a lot of infrared videos, folks. Thanks, and check back soon because I have a lot of videos planned for you guys. Take care. God bless.